Good morning, kids. I'm here at my friend Kari's house in Las Vegas. Look at these hardwood floors. And all that crown molding, she did herself. Matter of fact, we were on the phone together while she was doing it, and I was doing the countertops in my RV. So I'm kind of back indoors. Nice and cool and nice, be able to spread out a little bit. You can run the water as long as you like to, you're not gonna first use up your water, second fill up one of your tanks. I want to do some sewing, and it's funny because I'm gonna sew the volants for my entryway for my door and some pillowcases. Sitting in the chair where her mother taught me how to sew on the sewing machine. So now I'm realizing that my motorhome is my home. And I like it there. I love Kari's house. I'm so grateful that she's letting me share it. And here's another thing, when I'm walking around, see, Kari's like me. She's raising her daughter alone, where I raised my daughter alone. And I look around and I see remnants and hints and reminders of how I was when I raised my Sydney all by myself. Like stuff laying around, my daughter's toothbrush, shit like that, and you realize that, hey, we both are raising our kids under our own rule, like, hey, just leave it, let's go. We don't have to be kowtowing to anybody who says, house has to be clean or dinner is at this time or whatever. She's doing just like I did with Sydney as far as introducing her to culture. Sitting down in this beautiful chair. I don't have a bra on, so I'm gonna go like this because I have my favorite bra is in the wash right now with one of my big blankets, because she said, come on in and do all your laundry, so I am. But she exposes her daughter Grace to a lot of culture like I did with Sydney. This is the Memorial Day weekend, and she took Friday off because her daughter had off from school, which I would have done the same thing, and they got on a plane. They were, hello! I used to do the same kind of stuff with Sydney. I remember one time it was a 4-day weekend. We jumped in my car, which was a Mercury Mountaineer, loaded it all up, and drove to California. And I said, bring your friend along too, so you have somebody to play with. And we went to Disneyland and had a great time. So I was like, your other friends, where did they go for the weekend? They just went outside. My tooth is way good. I didn't, knock wood, I didn't want to say this, but I didn't experience a minute of pain. The most pain that I had was when I felt a little pinch when when the dentist was injecting me with the Novocaine. I felt a little bit of pressure when he took the tooth out, but after that, when the Novocaine started to wear off, I got a little bit nervous because I figured it would hurt. So that's why I took that pill on the bus stop. I have not had a minute of pain. I just, every 6 hours, amoxicillin and hydrocodone or something like that. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's some stuff going on about, I don't want to share this with you, but I want to go, right? I want to get out of here. And then the other day I'm thinking, boy, oh boy, I've got to find an income source, because I'm running out of what I've called my savings, I got to get back to school and I have to find an income source. And as I thought of that, the phone rang and I looked down, and it's this lady, Janet, who I used to do some work for the RTC. She wants me to start working again. So, I don't know. I don't want to stay here. But I could make some good money. Oh, you know what? I could make some good money and go to school next semester here at UNLV instead of taking those classes online. I'm gonna have to think about this, but I would still either drive to Cincinnati for a little bit or get on a plane and go and visit my daughter for a while until school starts. Don't be upset. This is life. That was 100-degree life. Now it's 109 degrees. It's 109-degree life. Are you crazy? I love living in my motorhome now. Always wanted to live in a motorhome, just have life go on. I gotta let you guys know, I'm a graphic designer. Newsletters, anything that you want to do. You have old pictures that are torn up and stuff. Maybe we can start doing some business like that too together. And I get a real income source before the road. See, my shoulders are down? I'm just relaxing and saying go with the flow. I would like to be able to walk around like this, you know, with my head backwards like this, because it looks so much younger. It's like a natural facelift. I was getting scrunchies, you know, because you buy a scrunchie, you get your hair up like that. Last year, when I was renovating my RV, I had my air conditioner on all the time while I was plugged into my house. Does it just blow a fuse, or can it ruin my air conditioner? Would somebody tell me that? Okay, either way, we will have adventures. What if I was from Nebraska? What if old fart was from Nebraska and she came here to Las Vegas and she's staying in Las Vegas for 6 months? And I take you all around and show you Vegas as if I was visiting in my RV. How would you guys feel about that? Because the money that I could make working for the RTC would be big money. And I could get something else on the side as well and start doing some graphic design for people out there. Yeah, because, you know, I get bored anyway. I really did. That's what the cabin fever was from. I wasn't working on any projects, you know, for school or for the RV. All right, kids, let me know what you think about that idea. I do want to leave here really badly, though. But like I said, I could get on a plane and go see my daughter, because Frontier Airlines, they offer great deals every once in a while. Get on their newsletter email list, okay? All right. Stay here through the summer. That means June, July, August. September is when school would start. It would really financially behoove me to stay here. Are you crazy? It's 109 degrees of life. It's hot. I mean, it's okay. It's a nice job, but it just makes me realize that there are jobs out there. I'm not staying here. All right, let me know what you think. I just went on to a website that somebody, I think Mark Handler told me about it. Scenic Planner, unbelievable site, fabulous. I'm not staying here. What are you, crazy, Shelley? Okay, my valance is ready. All I did was take a piece of the red fabric, I folded it over here and ironed it into a seam, same over here, and this is the only part that I sewed, because this part here, I'm just going to use those thumbtacks to pin it right into the wood on the piece that's already there. I did have to put 2 pieces together because I didn't have one long piece that was 52 inches, so I think I'm okay with this. I'm just going to iron this out now so that I can make this a little bit flatter, and then I'm going to go into the RV and put this up. This is the sewing machine that I'm using, and this is the actual seat that I learned how to sew in. Kari's mother taught me how to use this sewing machine that I had in a box for a year because I didn't know how to use it. Thank you, Kari's mother. Okay, so it's lunchtime, well, dinner time. It's 3:14 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten yet. Have a nice cup of coffee, my Sydney cup. Pistachio muffins, which I discovered that are delicious. I bought them at Sprouts, but then I went to Albertsons and tried theirs, and oh, Albertsons is so much better. Heavier, and they have nuts in them. Can you see a nut? Here's a nut. Oh, and I just broke it apart, you know, and put it in the toaster oven. Delicious. And chicken. Cold chicken that I bought from Walmart. Gonna eat a little bit of that. Kari was just texting me. She said, oh my God, I totally forgot. You need the entrance key to the pool across the street. There's a clubhouse and a pool. She lives in a nice little area. This is all converted mobile homes. So this is a mobile home, but you would never, it's huge, huge. It's got two bedrooms, 2 baths, and I gotta tell you, all of her appliances are extremely efficient. This one that she has, this washing machine, you can hardly see any water in there, but she said that's the way it goes, and everything is coming out really clean, and the dryer, everything is really fast. So anyway, it's lunchtime. She just told me about getting out the card so that I could go across the street and go into the pool if I want to. I might not, because, you know, I just did my hair, and if I go into the chlorine, then we have a little bit of a problemo. So is my face still swollen? No. Yes, no, maybe so. Anyway, I'm having a really good time. Look, come here. I just made a pillowcase. Yes, you know the animal print pillows that are on my couch? Well, that's what's in here, one of them. Okay, kids, and I made my valance already, and I'm gonna sit down over there and eat my muffin and some chicken and a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to Harbor Freight because I want to get a bunch of bungee cords, because when I was leaving the RV park, I had a little bit of trouble getting my bike up onto the rack, and my neighbor said, here, use a bungee. I'm like, I never even thought of going off book, you know what I mean? That to just not use just the buckles that came with it. Bungee cord was really, really good. So I'm gonna go get a package of bungee cords. Oh, I'm going to Harbor Freight, which I found in Las Vegas, and it's right around the corner on Nellis. Okay, so I might take you with me. I might not. We'll see. Do you want to go? Do you feel like going? Are you up to it? Okay. I'll see you later. Bye. Life comes at you and you gotta deal with it. It's 109-degree life. It's hot. It's 109 degrees. Are you crazy? I'm not staying here.